as we're looking at the threat of tariffs right now in Canada and seeing how much of a far-reaching effect they will have on Canada, um, it's worthwhile to be said here that no one really knows what's going to happen. But one thing is for sure, even the threat of tariffs in Canada, that Donald J. Trump has sort of said that he has made it clear. He has said that he's going to hit us with tariffs. There's a pause, but then he hit us with tariffs on steel. I mean, all these things are happening, and people are wondering, well, what is happening on the ground level in Canada, and what's going to really happen? Now, according to this article right here on CBC, what is starting to happen is that businesses don't like uncertainty. And because of the uncertainty, because of the fact that no one really knows what's going to happen, no one is able to predict Donald J. Trump, right? That's been the history always. We don't know what he's going to do, whether he's going to pause. He's been very mysterious in a lot of different ways. He's been clear, but then he goes back and changes positions. So no one really knows what's going to happen. But the tariff threats are already driving investment out of Canada, according to the CBC article that's published in CBC News. This article states that whether or not Donald J. Trump imposes tariffs eventually on Canada, if he does that or not, already policymakers, consumers, they're scrambling to find options. The damage has been done, so to speak. And what that means is, because of this, for the next 4 years, no one really knows what is going to happen with investment in Canada. Because people are not sure, right? And the article specifically points out that industries that Donald J. Trump has pointed out, specifically such as the steel industry, the automotive industry, there's no investment that's going to be happening in these particular areas. And, here's the thing. A lot of people are now saying, and I have been saying on this channel, that ever since Donald J. Trump got elected, we should have started planning for this eventuality. We didn't. And what's going to happen is, businesses are thinking about moving their businesses to the U.S. Because guess what? Businesses cannot survive if their main customers are in the U.S. and they're going to get hit with tariffs. They won't be able to do production in Canada. They will eventually have to consider other options, and one of these options is to move to the U.S. Now, when businesses invest, they generally need workers, they need factories to assemble the machinery, and when business investment dries up, it means there's less demand, fewer options for workers. And another major thing, the GDP per capita in Canada has declined for eight of the past 9 quarters, and business investment has been stagnant. This is according to Royal Bank's chief economist Francis Donald, and deputy economist Nathan Jansen. These are the experts pointing out the reality here. There's a serious question for Canadian policymakers. What do they do?